So today we're going to talk about educational program pages. We have a new feature that if you have a live site, you've probably already noticed it. It went out like about a week ago, I think. So I'm just going to do a quick review as well of educational program pages in general. So the educational program pages are specifically for the programs that appear in your drop-down menus. So I have a site on Preview that I'm demonstrating on today, but that would be like the um, farmland leasing and management workshop here, Ag Decision Maker. All of these are going to be educational program content types. So if you go to content, add content, educational program page, and our sites are still slow. We are still dealing with database server issues. So the educational program pages are literally just a select list from my data of all of the publicly available educational programs. So they are separated by program area and then they're in alphabetical order. So this is quite a long list. The expectation when you select one of these educational program pages was always that there would be local content being added to the page. So I'm just going to go ahead and select one real quick. I'm going to select Iowa Grain Quality Initiative and hit save. Sorry, this is not updating correctly. Just waiting for it to load. Let me see if I can pull up someone else's site. Sorry. Slow, slow, slow. Let's try this. Hopefully we'll have this fixed soon so that we're not all living in the 90s with dial-up internet again. Okay, so I'm going to add an educational program page, go through these steps again. There we go. And we'll just find Iowa Grain Quality Initiative again. So this is the way that you were originally taught to do it. This was the default way that we set it up, was just to select what educational program you wanted to show in your drop-down menu, and it would automatically pull the title and description from my data. As you can see, there's a description not found here, so it looks weird. Not a great example, but it also automatically puts it in the drop-down menu of the correct, like in the correct drop-down menu. So all of that automatically happens. But what if you don't have local information that you want to add? So if I go ahead and click on edit again, you can also do this right when you're adding it. There is a new checkbox underneath of that drop-down menu that says auto redirect public users to educational program webpage. So basically what this does is it says, yes, I want Iowa Grain Quality Initiative in my drop-down menu because I think it is important for my users to see it, but I don't actually have any content that I want to add to that page. So if I select that checkbox and hit save again, it's going to take me back to that page, but it has a note on it now. It says this page is redirected. Public users are being redirected directly to the Iowa Grain Quality Initiative website. So they are not going to see this page on your site anymore. And I'm gonna pull up this site on a browser that I'm not logged in on so that you can see. So as an editor, you are going to see this, and it's going to tell you that it's being redirected. As a user, I'm going to click on Iowa Grain Quality Initiative, and it is going to take me directly to the Iowa Grain Quality Initiative website. So I'm still providing the resource to my users, but I'm not having to add additional content or just creating a page on the site when I don't need one. Now, if at any time I decide that I do want to add public information to this page, I really do have information and I want it to happen, all I have to do is just hit edit and uncheck that auto redirect checkbox and hit save again. And now I have a page on my website and the drop down menu link is going to my page instead of the program area website. So now if I go ahead and refresh the browser that I'm not logged in as, and I'm going to go ahead and click Iowa Grain Quality Initiative again. And you can see it's a page on my site now. So you can also switch back and forth between the two if you have a program that you want to include information to, but occasionally you have some local content you could add, you could switch back and forth as well. Does anyone have any questions? Feel free to unmute your mic, type in the chat if you have any questions. I'm going to go ahead and delete this page real quick on Guthrie County's site before I forget. So one of the examples that I think we are assuming it might qualify for on just about everyone's site is the Ag Decision Maker link. You can add that educational program page to the Agriculture and Environment drop-down menu, but most counties, in fact, I'm not sure anyone that's using it has content added to that page, so they're just getting this basic description with the link to the Ag Decision Maker website. So instead of having this, extra step where they come to the Ag Decision Maker page on your site and then they have to click to go to the Ag Decision Maker website, you can just change this Ag Decision Maker page. You can edit it, click that auto redirect. Ag Decision Maker is still going to stay in your menu, but it's going to be automatically redirected to the Ag Decision Maker website. And maybe that's not a good example for everyone. It's just one of the ones that is most frequently used. So that's why I'm using that as an example. So anything that is in the educational program page drop-down list can be redirected to a program website. And it's getting that website from my data as well. So whoever is entering the information for my data is also including a website where the information can be found on the organization level. Questions? Okay. That is all I have for you today.